How crucial is pricing your home in today's market? Well, pricing your home correctly is important and beneficial in every market. But in today's video, I'd like to share some important data that reveals what happens when homes are not priced strategically, when homes are not priced correctly, and have to reduce their price down the road. And unfortunately, sellers will likely net less money from the sale of their home. And as the saying goes, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. When selling a home, the first impression is crucial, just as in meeting someone for the first time. Homeowners often invest time and effort preparing their properties for sale, from fresh paint to addressing maintenance issues and sprucing up the yard. However, the most critical impression is the home's price. After all, when buyers are looking for homes, the number one parameter is a home that fits their budget. Hi, my name is Brooks Marr with MMG Real Estate Advisors, here with a very short but important video on pricing your home correctly. In today's video, I'm going to share some data on pricing a home strategically so you can get top dollar for your home in 2023 going into 2024. If you find this video helpful, please give us a like, as this helps us know what you like and know what type of content does best here on YouTube. Now, as some homeowners aim to test the market by setting a higher asking price than suggested by comparable recent sales, they hope to maximize their profits and believe they can always reduce the price later if needed. Unlike 2020 and 2021, where sellers arbitrarily priced their homes and received multiple offers, with their closing price well above their asking price, as buyers knew the historically low interest rates would not last. We have a video on that as an example on how buyers lost $410,000 of purchasing power in the higher rate environment of 2023. Data now shows that arbitrarily pricing your home is not the best strategy for getting the most money in 2023 and going into 2024. Today, sellers can no longer get away with stretching their asking price, as those days are gone. In fact, sellers must be extremely careful in arriving at a home's fair market value, or they will be unsuccessful. It's not as easy as pricing it at the most recent sale either. Rarely are two homes completely alike. There's much more that goes into the value of a home, such as location, condition, upgrades, amenities, age, decor, and overall appeal. Today's buyers understand the market has shifted, and they have the time to be more discerning. You also must consider other factors like current interest rates, available inventory, current demand, and much more. It's also important to note that these serious buyers are actively looking, albeit in smaller numbers, which is typical for this time of year, and appreciate the current environment where they don't feel forced to accept one-sided terms, and active negotiations are now a part of nearly all transactions. The market has adjusted, with affordability taking such a drastic hit. Today's informed buyers have done their research and are utilizing shorter-term financing with much lower rates than the current 30-year fixed rates in the 7% range. In that same video I mentioned earlier, we also share how home sellers can increase their buyer pool in today's higher interest rate environment and sell closer to the original list price. Now, let's jump into the current data on pricing your home in 2023 and going into 2024. So, in Orange County, about 80% of closed sales in September did not reduce their asking price. These homes sold for an average of 100.2% of their asking price, meaning they often sold for slightly more than they were listed for. They spent a median of only 8 days on the market, indicating that accurate pricing leads to quicker sales. Now, around 11% of closed sales did reduce their prices by 1 to 4%, achieving a sales to list price ratio of 97.5%. These homes took longer to sell, around 43 days, and typically sold for slightly less than homes with no reductions. For instance, a home is listed at $1 million and ultimately sold for $975,000. That's $25,000 less than what they had last listed the home for. Now, the data on the sales price to the original list price ratio highlights the importance of pricing a home correctly from the start. Homes that reduce their asking price by 1 to 4% achieved a sales to original list price ratio of 94.7%. So we have that same home last listed for $1 million and sold for $975,000. But the original list price was $1,030,000, had to reduce the price to $1 million, and ultimately sold for $975,000. So the home seller did not lose $25,000 on the sale, but actually netted $55,000 less than what they had originally listed for. The other 9% of closed sales that reduced their asking price by 5% or more had a sales to list price ratio of 95% and were on the market for over 2 months. Ultimately, homes that made smaller price reductions tended to sell for significantly more than those with larger cuts. For instance, a home is listed at $1 million and ultimately sold for $950,000. That's $50,000 less than what they had last listed the home for. Now, the data on the sales price to the original list price ratio again highlights the importance of pricing a home correctly from the start. Homes that reduced their asking price by 5% or more achieved a sales to original list price ratio of 84.7%. So we have that same home that was last listed for $1 million and sold for $950,000. But the original list price of that home was $1,122,000. Then it was reduced to $1 million and eventually sold for $950,000. So the home seller did not net $50,000 less, not $100,000 less, but $172,000 less than what they had originally listed for. Buyers in the current market are well informed and use apps to stay updated on new listings. They carefully assess a home's amenities, condition, location, upgrades, and price when deciding which properties to consider. They are less likely to show interest in homes with stretched asking prices, especially in a market with 23-year high mortgage rates. Overpriced homes often linger on the market without success until the prices are adjusted. Price reductions may not attract the same level of attention and excitement as a new listing, leading to fewer showings, fewer offers, and ultimately lower sales price. Sellers, we urge you to consider the initial asking price carefully. The first 2 weeks of the market see the most activity, making accurate pricing crucial. In a market with high mortgage rates, getting the price right from the start is more critical than ever, ensuring sellers achieve the best outcome and maximize their profits. Just to reiterate what we said in this video, homes with no reductions saw sales to original list price ratio of 100.2%, meaning they sold right around what they listed for. Homes that reduced their price by 1 to 4% saw a sales to original list price ratio of 94.7%, meaning they sold for less than their list price. And homes that reduced by 5% or more saw a sales to original list price ratio of 84.7%. Homes that buyers felt were overpriced and saw price reductions sold for far less than their original list price. And unfortunately, sellers netted less money than they could have. Pricing a home accurately from the start can lead to quicker sales and often a higher final sale price, while overpricing can lead to a longer time on the market and potentially lower profits. Now, if you found this video helpful, check out this video right here on how you can attract more buyers in a higher interest rate market. And this video here can show buyers how to beat high rates. If you have any questions about anything said in this video, drop us a comment. We are here to help you navigate the home buying or home selling process and be a trusted resource you can rely on. Now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.